Hey guys, it's Garrett Terrell. Welcome back to the channel. The video for today is I'm going to show you exactly how to price a house correctly because there's a lot of opinions out there of my house is worth this on Zillow or it's worth this on Redfin. And I'm going to show you today that that stuff does not matter. It's a math equation, and I'm going to show you how actual appraisers, professional appraisers, price houses based on this model. So let's jump right into it really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing. And then we're just going to go to the MLS. So this is the multiple listing service, the MLS in our local market. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through and look for a certain house in the county that we live in currently, so Thurston County. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through some of these listings, and let's just do active and contingent, and we'll do 200 to 300 in our market right now. So there we go. So we got 37 options. Okay. So we're going to go find a criteria of basically pricing a house. This works in up markets, down markets. It works for a fixer upper. It works for, you know, a place if you're trying to get an accurate value, a top dollar for your house. This is how you actually price a house. Okay. So I'll look at this one really quick. So it's got some good criteria. Probably gonna go find something a little bit more dumpy. Okay, so this is the one that we're gonna go with. So we're gonna go with this one right here. So it's 519 G Street Southwest in Tumwater. So I'm gonna copy that address. So just a couple basic things to go over. You can see it's got 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms right here, and then it's got 1,275 square feet. And it's on a little over a tenth of an acre, almost a quarter of an acre lot, 1.72. And it was also, you can see it's built in 1961, right? So now we're going to take this info, we're going to copy and paste that, then we're going to go back into the search. And if you don't have the MLS, get with an agent in your local market that will give you access to the MLS or send you these properties, and you can show him this video on how to actually price your house correctly. So, what you'll do and how to actually price the house is you'll go into here and you'll copy the address in there, and it's going to say, did you mean? You'll click on that. And now this is the most important part, you guys. They look off of 3 criteria. So the first criteria is going to be the proximity to the house, meaning how close it is to the actual house. So obviously 0.25, that'd be amazing. Realistically, 0.25 is pretty dang close. So we're going to start out with half a mile. Half a mile is the best, and you can go up to a mile, or if it's a rural property, you can go up to 2 miles, but the closer the better. So we're going to do within a half a mile, and this place was 1,275 square feet, right? So this is the second criteria that they go off of, is the square footage based on where the actual house is. So let's see. So square footage, we're going to do a little bit above and a little bit below. So we're going to do 1,275. So let's say 1,000. And we'll do it all the way up to, let's say, 1,500 square feet, right? So now we're going to do all active, contingent, pending inspection, pending, and then sold, and that's 180 days, within the last 180 days, so last 6 months. You can go up to a year if there's no comps for solds, but really you'd like to stay within the last 180 days because that's going to give you the most accurate representation of the market right now. So this is a good little criteria we got going. So we got 7 matches. So that's what you're trying to see. You're trying to see about 5 to 10. If you're at 3 to 5 comps, then you're in a really good spot. But really, we want to see anywhere from 5 to 10 comps because that's going to give you a good range. So now let's go into the matches and see what we get. So this is the subject property, right? So this is the main one. So we're going to go ahead and check on that because that's the one that we're dealing with. So it's saying investors bring your ideas here. It's perks of single story home, good location. So basically it's a little bit of a fixer. Not too bad though. I mean, it's a little bit dated. It's got some oak, it's got vinyl, definitely kind of messy a little bit. But overall a good house. It just might need a little bit of updating here and there, right? So yeah, maybe update bathrooms, update landscaping, update paint color outside, maybe take away some bushes. and there maybe a new roof, and there you go, you got a nice place, right? But we're trying to see the after repair value, the value of this house after being all fixed up, because you have to have a comp to support it. If you sell the house with a loan on it, like if somebody buys the house with 20% down and they get the 80% in a loan, what they're going to do is they're going to hire an appraiser to go out to the house and tell you and tell the bank the most amount of money that they can actually give you for the house. And that's called a appraisal. That means the actual value of the house that the bank is actually going to give you the loan based on that value. So that's the end all tell all. And this is how appraisers price these houses. Okay. So now we're going to look at comps. Now the comps are going to come up. So let's say, okay, so this one would not be a comp, right? It's within a half mile, but this is a 2010 build, right? Completely different style house, and it's a 2-story. So if it's a 2-story, you don't want to, what we're trying to find is, see, this one is 1961. We're trying to find something in that area, in that range of date, right? So it's also 1,400 square feet, so we're not going to want to choose that one, right? So also, let's see, this one, again, that's another one, same exact criteria as the last one, but we're not going to want to pick that one. This is one that we want to pick, right? So look at this same one. So immediately right off the bat, 1951, so within 10 years, so that's perfect. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, but it's also almost 1,100 square feet compared to 1,275. That's pretty dang close. So this would be a comp that we would use. It's an older house. It's a 1-story. Yeah, it looks nice and updated. Got newer appliances, newer laminate. Looks like newer paint. Yeah, it looks newer windows. Yeah, place looks awesome. It's got a little deck. This is good. Yeah, this is a really good comp. This would be a direct comp for this place. Okay, and now it's pending at 279.9, and we don't know what it's going to sell for. It could be a little bit above. Because it sold in 6 days, it probably got multiple offers on it, so that's going to be a comp that we're going to go off of, right? And this is another one. This is a newer construction, 2009 build. We're not going to use that one. We're going to throw it out. This is a good one. This might be a good one, right? Because it's a little bit newer. It's a 1995 build, but it is a Rambler, right? It's a Rambler. It's a 1-story house. So 1,248 square feet, really similar on the square footage, sold in 4 days for $339,950. That's a good comp for it. You know, the appraiser's probably going to use this one. Now this one's completely updated, right? It's got newer recessed lighting, new kitchen, I mean, floors, everything. Everything's brand new on it. They got new trim, paint, flooring. Yeah, new bathrooms, vanities. Yeah, place looks awesome. So this is probably top dollar for it, right? So that's a good comp. That's $339. And then there's this one. This is a really good one. I actually know the guy who did this flip. So yeah, this is a really good one. So again, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,100 square feet. So it's close to 1,200. But look at that date again, you guys, 1951. That's an accurate comp. That's a really, really accurate comp. Now, given this thing is completely brand new, I mean, it's updated, new roof. I mean, literally everything on this house, start to finish, is brand new. So yeah, it's gonna have a little bit difference in price range, but also this is a brand new house, you guys. So this is another amazing comp, right? So that listed at 325, sold at 347. So almost, what is that math on that? Almost $20,000 above list price. So that's a lot. I mean, over $20,000, you guys. That's a huge, huge amount. So those are some good comps. So now what we're going to do is we're going to refine and narrow, and then we are going to basically, here's what you can do is you can actually print out a little, actually, no, we don't want to do that. What we can do is go to print, and then we'll do CMA portrait, and we'll print the PDF. And so actually this one's kind of hard to look at. So let's look at this one, multi-line with comments. And so what we're going to do is CMA portrait with criteria. That'd be a good one. Let's do this one. Okay, here we go. So these are the active ones that we have right now. So you can see that the active, obviously it's listed at 249. We have 2 pending right now at 279 and then 339. Right? So those are 2 comps that we can go off of. And then this last one is actually the only sold comp, and that one is at 347. So this may be a property that I could be interested in, you know, for 250. I think that's, you know, because depending on how much work it's going to need, you know, it could be a lot of money in there. But also, you know, basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get an accurate representation of the after repair value on the house. And now what we're seeing is if you completely remodeled that whole entire house for 250, the absolute most as of right now, as of this very second on July 24th, that as of today, that's the absolute most that house could sell for completely fixed up is 347. So that's a good deal, you guys. I mean, 250, I'd probably have to get it for a little bit less. If it was going to sell at 347, I'd probably have to get it around 225, 235, maybe in there, but 240, 249.9 as it sits right there, I probably wouldn't go after it. If it was a little bit or a little bit lower, yes, I'd probably go after it. But that's just a quick little video for you guys today. I just want to take that off really quick. And yeah, that's basically it, you guys. It's very simple. Let me know if you have any questions, put those down in the comments, and also give me a follow on Instagram. Appreciate you guys watching our YouTube video, and I'll see you in the next one.